They are connected to each other by long, thin filaments of dark matter. On the largest scales, the universe is structured like a vast, three-dimensional spider's web. The superclusters are the bright, dense knots where the threads of this web intersect. The threads themselves are immense, quiet filaments made primarily of invisible dark matter, stretching for hundreds of millions of light years and guiding the flow of galaxies between the superclusters. They are the bright, peaceful nodes in a silent, invisible network. This creates a vast and beautiful structure called the cosmic web. This is the fundamental architecture of the universe. It is a delicate sponge-like pattern of dense filaments and vast, empty voids. The galaxies and superclusters are not scattered randomly through space. They are arranged along these filaments like dewdrops on a spider's web. It is a structure of profound and quiet beauty, the gentle, underlying pattern of everything. It is the universe's soft and silent scaffolding. Superclusters are the bright, dense intersections in this cosmic web. They are the grand central stations of the universe, the places where multiple filaments of the cosmic web meet and intertwine. This is why they are so rich in galaxies, as they are the points where the great cosmic rivers of matter converge. They are the bright and bustling, yet still immensely peaceful cities in the quiet landscape of the cosmos. They are the calm and luminous hearts of the cosmic web. Between the filaments of the web are vast, calm spaces called voids. These are the great, quiet oceans of the cosmos. They are immense regions of space, hundreds of millions of light years across, that are almost entirely empty of galaxies. They are not a perfect vacuum, but are filled with a thin, cold, and profoundly peaceful darkness. They are the universe in a state of deep and serene meditation. They are the gentle, silent spaces between the universe's thoughts. Our own supercluster, Laniakea, was only defined in 2014. For decades, we thought we were part of a smaller structure called the Virgo Supercluster. But a new way of mapping the universe by charting the motions of galaxies revealed the true, much larger extent of our home. This discovery fundamentally redrew our map of the local cosmos, showing us that we are part of a far grander and more interconnected structure than we ever imagined. Our cosmic address was updated to a much larger and quieter home. The boundaries of a supercluster are gentle and not clearly defined. You cannot see a line in space where a supercluster begins or ends. Its edge is a soft and fuzzy concept. The boundary is defined by gravity's gentle influence. A galaxy is considered part of a supercluster if its motion is dominated by the pull towards the supercluster's center. It is a border defined not by a wall but by the direction of a slow cosmic tide. Its borders are drawn with a whisper of gravity. They are defined by the direction of galactic flow like cosmic watersheds. Think of raindrops falling on a continent. Some will flow into one river system and some will flow into another. The line that separates them is the continental divide. A supercluster is like a cosmic watershed. The boundary is the gentle, invisible line where a galaxy would be pulled one way towards one great attractor, or the other way towards a different one. They are the great, silent river basins of the cosmos. All the galaxies in Laniakea are flowing towards a single, quiet valley in space-time. Our supercluster is a single, coherent system because all of its 100,000 galaxies are gravitationally bound to the same destiny. We are all part of one immense cosmic river, flowing gently and inexorably towards the great attractor. This shared motion is what defines us as a single, beautiful, and interconnected family. We are all on the same long, slow, and peaceful journey together. The Virgo cluster is the heart of our local supercluster region. While Laniakea is a vast structure, its most dense and massive component in our neighborhood is the Virgo cluster of galaxies. It is a rich collection of over 1,000 galaxies, and its immense gravity dominates the motion of all the nearby groups, including our own local group. It is the dense, quiet, gravitational core of our corner of the heavens. It is the calm and heavy center of our local cosmic neighborhood. Our Milky Way galaxy lies on the quiet outskirts of the Virgo cluster. We do not live in the dense, bustling center of the galactic metropolis. Instead, our local group of galaxies is situated in a more peaceful, suburban region of the Supercluster. We are close enough to feel the Virgo cluster's gentle gravitational tug, but far enough away to enjoy the relative quiet and solitude of the cosmic suburbs. We live in a calm and peaceful neighborhood of a great cosmic city. From a great distance, a supercluster would look like a faint, glowing thread. If you could view a supercluster from many hundreds of millions of light years away, it would not be a bright, solid object. Its member galaxies would be too faint to see individually. Instead, their combined light would blend together into a soft, diffuse and filamentary glow, a barely perceptible wisp of light against the profound darkness of the cosmic voids. It would be a gentle, luminous ghost in the deep, cosmic night. The light from one side of a supercluster can take hundreds of millions of years to reach the other. The sheer scale of these structures creates a profound temporal disconnect. An event happening in a galaxy on the far side of Laniakea would be completely unknown to us for over 500 million years. The supercluster is so vast that it exists in a state of perpetual calm, as no signal can cross it quickly enough to disturb its peaceful equilibrium. It is an empire so vast, news from the provinces takes an age to arrive. Dark matter forms the invisible scaffolding upon which superclusters are built. The beautiful patterns of the cosmic web are not made of the light we see, but of the darkness we cannot. The vast majority of the matter in the universe is this invisible, mysterious substance called dark matter. It was the first to clump together under gravity, forming the immense, silent filaments of the cosmic web. The galaxies we see are just the luminous decorations that have since settled onto this pre-existing, invisible structure. The visible universe is just a gentle light tracing an unseen, deeper pattern. The galaxies are like gentle lights decorating this unseen structure. The dark matter creates the immense, quiet highways and intersections of the cosmic web. The galaxies, which are made of normal luminous matter, are like the faint streetlights that have formed along these cosmic roads. They allow us to see the shape of the underlying, invisible structure, but they are only a tiny, luminous fraction of the total substance that is there. They are the quiet, shining beacons that illuminate the true, dark shape of the cosmos. The concept of a supercluster is a relatively new idea in human history. For most of our existence, we believed the universe was just our own Milky Way galaxy. It was only about a century ago that we discovered other galaxies, and only in the decades since then have we begun to map their large-scale structure and understand these immense, serene gatherings. We are the first generation of humans to know the true scale of our cosmic home. We are the first to draw the maps of our own heavenly continent. The Shapley Supercluster is one of the largest and most massive known. Located about 650 million light-years away, this is a truly exceptional concentration of galaxies. It is so massive that it exerts a noticeable gravitational pull on our own local group, gently tugging us in its direction. It is a colossal, distant neighbor, a vast and quiet city of galaxies whose gentle, gravitational influence can be felt even from this immense distance. It is a great and silent mountain on the cosmic landscape, its gravity a gentle slope we feel. The Hercules Supercluster is notable for its immense and elongated shape. Unlike some of the more spherical clusters, the Hercules Supercluster is a vast, flattened pancake-like structure. It is actually composed of two separate, smaller superclusters that are in the slow, quiet process of merging. Its elongated shape is a gentle snapshot of this immense cosmic event, a slow-motion picture of two great celestial clouds blending into one. It is a beautiful, serene picture of cosmic togetherness. Superclusters are so large that the expansion of the universe affects their structure. On the scale of a galaxy cluster, gravity is strong enough to overcome the expansion of space. But superclusters are so vast and their gravity so diffuse that they are not fully bound together. The dark energy that drives the cosmic expansion is gently at work within them, slowly stretching the distances between their constituent clusters over billions of years. They are immense, quiet structures slowly breathing with the expansion of the universe itself. Hello there, and welcome to the Dozing Explorer. I'm so glad that you have found your way to this quiet place tonight. There is nothing you need to do, nothing at all to figure out. Just allow your body to settle, to feel heavy and supported, and let your mind begin to unwind. My voice is here to be a gentle guide on a journey into a place of immense and peaceful wonder. Tonight, we will drift into the vast and silent structures known as superclusters. We will not be studying them as a science lesson, but rather wandering through their immense and quiet spaces as a soft pathway to sleep. We will think of them as the great, gentle continents of the cosmos, vast and serene islands made not of rock, but of 100,000 galaxies, all drifting together in a slow cosmic current. This is a journey to the largest scale of tranquility the universe has to offer. We will float through these immeasurable heavens, exploring the quiet, empty spaces that connect them and the soft, gravitational pull that gives them shape. This is a story about the gentle underlying structure of everything, a look at the quiet cosmic web that holds the universe together. It is a reminder that even the grandest things in the cosmos are formed by slow, patient, and peaceful processes. And just before we begin our drift, if these quiet explorations help you to find your rest, please consider liking and subscribing. It is a small, silent gesture that helps other sleepy souls find their way to this sanctuary, and it ensures that our quiet journeys can continue. But for now, all of that can fade away. There is nothing you need to remember. Your only task is to rest, to breathe in and to breathe out. Settle in, get comfortable, and let the journey begin. You have full permission to let your mind wander, to drift, and to fall completely and deeply asleep whenever you feel ready. A supercluster is a gentle gathering of thousands of galaxies. Imagine looking at a map of the universe. The brightest, largest patterns you would see are these immense collections. They are not solid objects, but vast, loose associations of galaxy groups and clusters, all bound together by a soft, mutual gravitational pull. They are like immense cosmic clouds, where each tiny droplet is an entire galaxy filled with billions of stars. It is the largest scale of community in the entire universe. They are the quiet, continental landmasses on the map of the cosmos. You are currently inside the Laniakea Supercluster. This is your home address on a cosmic scale. Our Milky Way galaxy is just one of 100,000 other galaxies that make up this single, immense structure. We are not isolated in the universe, but are part of a vast, interconnected family of galaxies, all sharing a common gravitational destiny. You are a resident of a heavenly structure so vast it defies measurement. It is the quiet, local province of your place in the universe. The name Laniakea is Hawaiian for immeasurable heaven. The name was chosen by astronomers to honor the Polynesian navigators who used their knowledge of the stars to cross the vast Pacific Ocean. It beautifully captures the scale of our cosmic home, a structure so immense that its edges are defined not by sight, but by the gentle collective flow of the galaxies within it. It is a name that carries the poetry of both ancient navigation and modern cosmology. It is a name for a home that is as vast as the sky itself. Superclusters make no sound. The vast, slow drift of 100,000 galaxies happens in a silence that is absolute and perfect. There is no medium in the vast spaces between galaxies to carry a sound wave. The grandest and most serene structures in the universe exist in a state of profound quiet. All of their immense motion, all of their slow gravitational gathering, happens without a single whisper. They are immense symphonies of motion played in perfect silence. They are the largest known structures in the universe held together by gravity. While there are larger patterns and filaments in the cosmos, superclusters are the biggest collections of matter that are gravitationally bound, even if only loosely. They represent the upper limit of what gravity can assemble in the current age of the universe. They are the grandest projects that the patient force of gravity has managed to build over 13 billion years. They are the quiet mountain peaks on the landscape of the cosmos. A supercluster can stretch for over 500 million light years. The sheer scale of these structures is almost impossible to comprehend. Our own Laniakea Supercluster is estimated to be about 520 million light years from one side to the other. Light, the fastest thing in the universe, would take more than 500 million years to make the journey across our local cosmic continent. It is a realm of distances so vast they are measured in the deep time of geology and evolution. Its edges are separated by an ocean of time. The Milky Way is just one of 100,000 galaxies in our supercluster. It can be humbling to consider our place. Our beautiful galaxy, with its hundreds of billions of stars and its vast spiraling arms, is just a single, tiny point of light in this immense gathering. We are one voice in a chorus of 100,000, each galaxy a unique and beautiful island of stars, all part of the same quiet cosmic family. We are a single, gentle thought in an immense cosmic mind. Superclusters are not solid objects, but vast, quiet gatherings. Unlike a star or a planet, a supercluster has no hard edge or dense center. It is mostly empty space. The galaxies within it are like distant ships on a vast and empty ocean, separated by millions of light years of quiet, cold darkness. The structure is defined only by their faint, collective gravitational connection to one another. They are less a thing and more a gentle, shared condition. Most of a supercluster is peaceful, empty space. If you were to travel in a straight line through the Laniakea Supercluster, you would spend the vast majority of your journey in the profound and silent darkness of intergalactic space. The galaxies are like tiny, luminous islands separated by immense voids. This emptiness is what makes a supercluster a place of such profound peace and tranquility. It is a structure made almost entirely of serene and perfect emptiness. The galaxies within a supercluster are all gently drifting together. Every galaxy in Laniakea, including our own, is moving through space. While this motion has many small, local components, there is an overall large-scale flow, like streams and rivers all flowing downhill into a single valley. All the galaxies in our supercluster are moving in a common direction, drawn by a vast and distant concentration of mass. It is a slow, silent, and collective cosmic pilgrimage. Their shared destination is a place called a great attractor. This is not a single, massive object like a black hole, but rather a vast region of space that has a higher than average density of matter. It is a large and diffuse collection of galaxy clusters millions of light years across. It acts as the gravitational center of our supercluster, the bottom of the cosmic valley into which all the local galaxies are slowly and peacefully flowing. It is the quiet, unseen heart of our supercluster's gentle flow. The movement of galaxies within a supercluster is incredibly While the speeds can be hundreds of kilometers per second, the distances are so immense that the journey is a long and patient one. Our own Milky Way will take many billions of years to complete its journey towards the Great Attractor. It is a motion so slow and so grand that on the scale of a human lifetime, or even human history, it is completely imperceptible. It is a journey that is measured not in years, but in eons. Superclusters are like soft, fluffy clouds made of galaxies. From a vantage point far outside, a supercluster would not have a sharp, defined shape. It would appear as a vast, wispy and filamentary structure, a bit like a cirrus cloud in the Earth's sky. The brightest parts would be the dense clusters of galaxies, and these would be connected by faint, thin tendrils of individual galaxies, all blending softly into the surrounding darkness. They are the gentle, high-altitude clouds of the cosmic sky. The dark energy of the universe is slowly stretching the largest superclusters apart. While gravity gently pulls the galaxies in a supercluster together, the mysterious force of dark energy creates a soft, persistent, outward push on the fabric of space-time itself. On the largest scales, this gentle push is winning. Over many billions of years, it will slowly unravel the great superclusters, leaving their member clusters as isolated islands in an ever-expanding cosmic ocean. Their gathering is a beautiful and temporary state in a universe that prefers quiet, solitude. The shapes of superclusters are like gentle ripples on a cosmic pond. The specific pattern of the cosmic web, with its filaments and voids, is not random. It is a massively scaled-up version of the tiny, random quantum fluctuations that existed in the very first moments after the Big Bang. These initial, microscopic ripples were stretched by the expansion of the universe into the vast, gentle and beautiful structures we see today. They are the quiet, final echoes of the universe's first breath. They trace the faint, leftover patterns from the Big Bang. The largest structures in the universe are a kind of cosmic fossil. Their shape, size, and distribution are a direct record of the conditions in the infant universe. By studying the gentle arrangement of superclusters, cosmologists can learn about the fundamental physics that governed the first trillionth of a second of time. They are a quiet, gentle message to us sent from the very beginning of time. The temperature across a supercluster is incredibly cold, just a few degrees above absolute zero. The vast intergalactic spaces that make up most of a supercluster are profoundly cold. The only warmth comes from the faint, ancient afterglow of the Big Bang, the cosmic microwave background, which gives all of empty space a uniform temperature of just 2.7 Kelvin. It is a deep, quiet, and persistent cold. The baseline temperature of the universe at rest. It is a coldness that is filled with a deep and peaceful silence. The space between the galaxies is not a perfect vacuum, but a thin, peaceful gas. While the voids between superclusters are incredibly empty, the space within the filaments of the cosmic web is filled with a very thin, diffuse plasma. This is the warm-hot intergalactic medium, or WIM. It is composed of primordial hydrogen and helium, along with a few heavy elements ejected from galaxies. It is an incredibly tenuous and quiet atmosphere that pervades the entire supercluster. It is the soft, invisible air of the cosmic continents. A supercluster contains more mass than any other object in the cosmos. When you add up the mass of all the hundreds of thousands of galaxies, the immense clouds of intergalactic gas, and most importantly, the vast invisible halo of dark matter, a supercluster is the most massive single association of matter in the universe. A large one can contain the mass of a quadrillion suns. It is the quiet, gentle, heavyweight champion of the universe. The idea of a supercluster was first proposed in the 1950s. The great astronomer George Abel was the first to formally note that galaxy clusters themselves were not randomly distributed, but seemed to be gathered into even larger clusters of clusters. This was the first hint of the true, large-scale architecture of the cosmos. It was a quiet, academic observation that opened the door to our modern understanding of the cosmic web. It was the first time we realized the universe had a structure on the grandest of scales. The Laniakea Supercluster is a beautiful, nearly spherical gathering of galaxies. It is one of the most well-known and well-studied superclusters. At its heart lies the dense and massive Laniakea cluster, a rich collection of thousands of elliptical and spiral galaxies. Its relatively simple and symmetrical shape makes it a perfect, peaceful laboratory for studying how these immense cosmic structures form and evolve over time. It is a perfect, quiet pearl in the vast cosmic ocean. It is one of the first superclusters to have been discovered. Because it is relatively close and its central cluster is so rich and dense, the Laniakea Supercluster was one of the first of these grand structures to be identified by astronomers in the early 20th century. Along with the Hercules Supercluster, it provided the first concrete evidence that galaxies are not just scattered like dust, but are organized into a beautiful and profound hierarchy of structures. It was one of the first gentle clues to the true map of the universe. Every point of light within a supercluster is an entire galaxy of stars. It is a scale that requires a shift in perspective. When we look at an image of a supercluster, we must remember that each tiny fuzzy dot is not a single star, but a vast and complete galaxy, a stellar city containing hundreds of billions of individual suns. Each point of light is a home to countless worlds, all gathered together in this one immense, quiet structure. It is a photograph where the grains of sand are entire worlds. The Perseus-Pisces supercluster is one of the largest structures in our cosmic neighborhood. This is one of the two dominant superclusters in our local part of the universe, along with our own Laniakea. It is a long, dense, and beautiful filament of galaxy clusters that stretches for nearly 300 million light-years across the sky. It is a great, quiet river of galaxies, a neighboring continent just across the cosmic void from our own. It is the gentle, luminous shoreline of a neighboring cosmic landmass. It stretches across nearly 300 million light-years of space. This immense filament is a beautiful example of the structure of the cosmic web. Its long, thin shape is no accident. It is tracing a massive underlying filament of dark matter. The hundreds of galaxies that make up this supercluster are like quiet, luminous boats, all peacefully floating down the same immense and invisible cosmic river. Its shape tells the quiet story of the unseen currents of the universe. You can think of galaxies as houses and superclusters as the continents they rest on. This analogy helps to capture the nested, hierarchical structure of the cosmos. Planets orbit stars. Stars live in galaxies. Galaxies are gathered into groups and clusters. And these clusters are the great cities and mountain ranges that make up the vast, quiet continents we call superclusters. It is a beautiful, orderly arrangement from the small and familiar to the vast and serene. It provides a quiet, cosmic sense of place. The light we see from the farthest superclusters is billions of years old. When we use our most powerful telescopes to look for the most distant superclusters, we are also looking back in time. We are seeing these structures not as they are today, but as they were when the universe was much younger. We are watching the gentle, slow-motion movie of how these immense structures first began to assemble in the early, quiet dawn of the cosmos. We are watching the silent birth of the cosmic continents. Superclusters grow over billions of years as gravity gently pulls smaller groups together. These immense structures are not formed in violent events. They are the product of slow, patient, and persistent gravity. Over the entire age of the universe, smaller groups and clusters of galaxies have been gently falling towards each other, slowly merging to build up the vast filamentary structures we see today. Their creation is a story of quiet, cosmic accumulation. They are mountains built by the slow, gentle falling of cosmic dust. The most distant supercluster ever found is called Kel J1001+0220. This remarkable object is a proto-supercluster, a structure that is still in the early stages of its formation. We are seeing it as it was more than 11 billion years ago, when the universe was only about 2.5 billion years old. It is a quiet, gentle glimpse into the ancient past, a picture of how these great heavenly structures were first beginning to take shape. It is a faded photograph from the universe's childhood. The structure of superclusters tells us about the nature of dark matter and dark energy. Because they are the largest structures in the universe, their shape, size, and evolution are extremely sensitive to the fundamental ingredients of the cosmos. The fact that they exist at all is powerful evidence for the gentle, scaffolding effect of dark matter. And the fact that they are slowly being pulled apart is the best evidence we have for the soft, persistent push of dark energy. They are the quiet, cosmic experiments that reveal the universe's deepest secrets. The light we see from the farthest superclusters is billions of years old. When we build telescopes powerful enough to see the most distant structures in the cosmos, we are also creating a machine to look back in time. The light from a supercluster that is, for example, 10 billion light-years away has spent 10 billion years crossing the vast, expanding void to reach us. We are not seeing the supercluster as it is today, but as it was in its infancy, when the universe itself was just a young adult. We are looking at a gentle picture of the universe's distant, quiet past. It is a postcard from a time long before our world was ever born. The filaments connecting superclusters are like quiet cosmic highways for galaxies. These immense threads of the cosmic web are not static structures. They are the great, gentle rivers along which matter flows. Gravity softly guides galaxies and gas clouds to drift along these filaments, moving from the emptier regions of space towards the denser intersections where the superclusters reside. It is a slow, orderly, and patient traffic pattern that has been flowing for billions of years. They are the unseen currents that guide the quiet ships of the cosmos. A galaxy can spend its entire existence drifting peacefully along one of these filaments. For a galaxy like our own, its life story is a long and unhurried journey. It is born within one of these vast cosmic threads and will spend the entirety of its life, billions, even trillions of years, drifting gently along with the flow. Its path is not a chaotic wandering, but a serene and predictable journey along the invisible contours of the cosmic web. It is a lifetime spent on a slow, one-way river of space-time. The voids between superclusters are so empty that if our galaxy were inside one, we wouldn't have known other galaxies existed until the 1960s. The emptiness of these cosmic voids is profound. If the Milky Way were located in the center of a large void, the nearest other galaxy would be so incredibly far away that it would be invisible to all but the most powerful modern telescopes. For most of human history, we would have looked up at the night sky and believed, with good reason, that our galaxy was the entire universe. A single lonely island in an endless, silent sea of darkness. They are places of the most profound and peaceful cosmic solitude. The gravitational influence of a supercluster is a very soft, long-range whisper. The force that holds a supercluster together is not a powerful vice-like grip. It is an incredibly gentle and diffuse pull, extended over hundreds of millions of light years. The gravity of any single galaxy within the structure is tiny, but the combined soft whisper of 100,000 galaxies all pulling together is enough to shape the flow of the cosmos. On the larger scales, it is a structure held together by the quiet sum of 1 trillion gentle suggestions. Superclusters are not dense enough to collapse into a single giant object. Unlike a star, which collapses under its own gravity, a supercluster is too large and too diffuse. The gentle pull of its own gravity is not strong enough to overcome the individual motions of its member galaxies and the overall expansion of the universe. They are not destined to fall together into one colossal galaxy. Their fate is to remain a loose and gentle gathering of light. They will remain as vast, serene gatherings forever. The current structure of a supercluster is, in a sense, its final form. While the galaxies within it will continue their slow inward drift, the supercluster itself will not shrink or collapse. It will persist for as long as the universe exists, a stable and peaceful continent on the cosmic map, slowly being stretched and carried apart by the even gentler force of dark energy. They are quiet, eternal monuments in the landscape of space-time. Our galaxy's speed of 600 kilometers per second is due to the pull of our supercluster. The Milky Way is not stationary. We are moving through space at a tremendous speed, but it is not a chaotic or random motion. This speed is our local flow, a shared velocity that is the result of the gentle, combined gravitational pull of the Virgo cluster and the other massive structures that form the heart of our Laniakea Supercluster. We are not falling, but simply flowing with the great, silent river of galaxies. This motion is a gentle, shared current we ride with 100,000 other galaxies. Every galaxy in our cosmic neighborhood is part of this same grand, quiet motion. We are all passengers on the same cosmic current, drifting together towards the great attractor. There is a deep and peaceful sense of community in this shared journey. We are not a lonely vessel, but part of an immense and silent cosmic fleet. It is the slow, collective breath of our corner of the universe. The great attractor is located behind the plane of the Milky Way, making it difficult to see directly. The gravitational heart of our supercluster is hidden from our view by the dense band of stars, gas, and dust of our own galaxy's disk. This region of the sky is called the zone of avoidance because it is so difficult to see past the bright fog of our own home. The quiet center of our cosmic flow is a mystery, veiled by the very galaxy that is flowing towards it. The destination of our journey is hidden by the shape of our own ship. The Corona Borealis Supercluster is a famous and very dense example. This beautiful structure is a rich and compact collection of several hundred galaxy clusters, all packed into a relatively small region of space. It is one of the densest known superclusters and serves as a perfect, quiet laboratory for studying how galaxies behave and evolve in crowded cosmic environments. It is a great, serene metropolis of galaxies. It is one of the brightest and most peaceful cities in the cosmic empire. A galaxy cluster is a smaller, denser gathering within a supercluster. The hierarchy of the cosmos has many gentle layers. Individual galaxies like our own are often found in small, quiet groups. These groups, along with thousands of other galaxies, are then gathered into much larger and denser clusters. A supercluster is the grandest structure of all, a vast and loose collection of these many smaller groups and clusters. The supercluster is the continent, and the clusters are its great, silent mountain ranges. Superclusters are collections of these smaller galaxy clusters. Imagine looking at a map of a supercluster. You would see the dense, bright knots of the galaxy clusters, each containing hundreds or thousands of galaxies. These bright knots would be linked by finer, fainter threads of smaller galaxy groups and individual galaxies. The entire structure is a beautiful, interconnected web of these different levels of gathering. It is a quiet family made up of many smaller, more intimate families. The gravity of a supercluster is not strong enough to stop the universe's expansion. On the scale of a single galaxy or even a galaxy cluster, gravity wins. It holds these objects together against the cosmic expansion. But superclusters are so immense and their matter is so spread out that the gentle, persistent push of dark energy, which drives the expansion, begins to take over. The supercluster is the beautiful, quiet battleground between these two great cosmic forces. It is a place where the universe's quiet push and pull are in perfect, gentle balance. Over trillions of years, superclusters will slowly be pulled apart by dark energy. In the very distant future, the story of superclusters will be one of gentle dispersal. As the universe continues to expand at an accelerating rate, the distances between the galaxy clusters within a supercluster will grow ever larger. Eventually, their faint gravitational connection will be broken, and each cluster will become a lonely island universe. Drifting in an ever-expanding sea of darkness, their gathering is a beautiful, temporary chapter in the long, quiet story of the cosmos. Their story is one of a gentle gathering, followed by an even gentler dispersal. The life of a supercluster is a slow, quiet, and symmetrical poem. For the first many billions of years of the universe, gravity was the dominant force, patiently gathering these immense structures. For the next many trillions of years, dark energy will be the dominant force, gently and patiently pulling them apart. We are living in the quiet, peaceful afternoon of their existence. It is a slow, cosmic breath, first in and then out. The motion of galaxies within a supercluster is like a slow, cosmic river. The analogy of a watershed is a beautiful one. Each galaxy is like a drop of water, and its path is determined by the gentle, large-scale slopes of the gravitational landscape. Some galaxies are in the fast-flowing center of the river, while others, like our own, are in the slower, meandering currents of the outer tributaries. But all are flowing in the same general direction. It is a silent, celestial river that flows with a patience measured in eons. All the streams of this river flow towards the deepest part of the gravitational valley. The great attractor is not a single point, but the lowest elevation in our local cosmic landscape. Just as water on Earth finds the most efficient path downhill, galaxies follow the gentle, persistent pull of gravity toward the most massive region in their vicinity. This slow, inward fall is the most peaceful and fundamental motion in the entire universe. It is the quiet, inevitable settling of the universe into a state of rest. The existence of superclusters was once a great puzzle for cosmologists. When these immense structures were first discovered, they were a challenge to our understanding of the universe. Early theories of cosmology had difficulty explaining how gravity could have had enough time since the Big Bang to assemble such vast and massive collections of matter. They were a quiet, gentle clue that our picture of the universe was missing something important. Their serene existence pointed to a deeper, unseen reality. Their immense size was difficult to explain with early theories of the universe. For gravity to build a structure, it needs time to work. The larger the structure, the more time it needs. The superclusters we see today seem to be too large and too massive to have formed in the mere 13 billion years the universe had been around. This puzzle was a quiet and persistent whisper that a new ingredient was needed in our cosmic recipe. They were beautiful, silent monuments to our own ignorance. The study of superclusters helped to confirm the existence of dark matter. The solution to the puzzle of their size and formation was the invisible substance we call dark matter. Because dark matter does not interact with light, it was able to begin clumping together under gravity much earlier in the universe's history than normal matter. It formed the great invisible scaffolding of the cosmic web first, creating the deep gravitational wells into which the normal, luminous matter could later fall. The visible superclusters are the gentle, luminous blossoms on a much older, invisible vine. Without dark matter, there would not be enough gravity to form these immense structures. If we add up all the mass of all the stars and gas we can see in a supercluster, it is only about 15% of the mass needed to hold the structure together and explain its formation. The other 85% is the gentle, invisible and persistent gravity of dark matter. Superclusters are the grandest and most beautiful evidence we have for this quiet, mysterious substance. They are quiet, cosmic icebergs with most of their substance hidden from view. The distribution of superclusters in the universe is not random. When we map the locations of superclusters across the sky, a beautiful and intricate pattern emerges. They are not scattered haphazardly, but are arranged in long, interconnected filaments, vast, flattened walls, and dense, compact nodes. This non-random arrangement is the cosmic web, the largest and most serene pattern in all of nature. It is the quiet, underlying order of the universe, revealed on the grandest of scales. They form a beautiful, web-like pattern, like the structure of a sponge. Imagine a sponge dipped in ink. The structure of the sponge itself, with its interconnected walls and empty holes, is like the cosmic web. The ink, clinging to the sponge's fibers, is like the galaxies and superclusters. The universe, on its largest scales, has this same gentle, porous and beautiful structure. It is a quiet, cosmic architecture of incredible lightness and grace. The southern wall is a vast filament of galaxies forming a boundary of our supercluster. Recently discovered, this immense structure is a long, dense curtain of galaxies that borders the Laniakea Supercluster. It is one of the largest cosmic filaments ever found and helps to define the edge of our own cosmic watershed. It is a great, silent, and gentle wall on the horizon of our cosmic home. It is the quiet, neighboring mountain range on our continental map of the cosmos. The total number of superclusters in the observable universe is estimated to be around 10 million. While this sounds like a large number, it is a testament to their immense rarity and scale. In a universe with trillions of galaxies, these grand structures are the exceptional gatherings, the great capital cities of the cosmos. Each one is a unique and beautiful island universe, a vast and quiet continent of light in the great cosmic ocean. There are more stars in our single galaxy than there are superclusters in the entire universe. Each one is a vast and unique island of galaxies in the cosmic ocean. While they share a common structure, every supercluster has its own unique shape, size, and history. Some are long and thin, others are dense and spherical. Each one is a distinct and beautiful specimen in the grand cosmic museum, a quiet and unique testament to the gentle interplay of gravity and dark energy in its own corner of the universe. They are the unique and silent continents of an endless cosmic globe. Looking at maps of superclusters is like looking at a map of the universe itself. When we create three-dimensional maps of the distribution of superclusters, we are, for the first time, seeing the true texture of the cosmos. We are moving beyond the simple star charts of the night sky and are beginning to see the grand, underlying geography of space-time. It is a view of profound and quiet beauty. It is the first time we have been able to see the gentle forest for the luminous trees. The light from all the galaxies in a supercluster blends into a faint, diffuse glow. If you could see a supercluster with your eyes, it would not be a collection of sharp points of light. It would be a soft, ethereal, and almost imperceptible patch of glowing mist. The combined light of its trillions of stars, spread out over hundreds of millions of light years, would create a gentle, luminous haze, a quiet and beautiful cosmic fog. It is a soft and gentle light woven from 100,000 galaxies. The average distance between galaxies in a supercluster is millions of light years. Even within these dense structures, the universe is a place of profound emptiness. Our nearest major galactic neighbor, Andromeda, is over 2 million light-years away. This immense and quiet separation is typical. The galaxies in a supercluster are like lonely lighthouses separated by vast and silent oceans of darkness. They are neighbors who live on opposite sides of a vast and quiet valley. Collisions between galaxies are very rare, even in these dense regions. Despite the immense number of galaxies, the space between them is so vast that direct collisions are uncommon. More often, galaxies will have gentle gravitational encounters, where they pass by each other at a great distance, their shapes softly distorted by the other's gravity. It is a slow, quiet, and graceful cosmic dance. It is a crowded ballroom where the dancers have more than enough room to waltz. The journey of a single galaxy is a long, quiet, and peaceful drift. For a galaxy like the Milky Way, its life within the supercluster is not one of violent events. It is a slow, predictable, and serene journey along the gravitational currents of the cosmic web. It will continue this quiet drift for billions of years, its own internal cycles of starbirth and death unfolding peacefully as it participates in the larger, slower dance of the supercluster. Its life is a single quiet note in a symphony that lasts for an eternity. The Sloan Great Wall is one of the largest filament-like structures ever discovered. This is an immense and spectacular chain of superclusters linked together to form a single, colossal cosmic filament. It is over 1 billion light-years long, making it one of the largest single patterns ever identified in the universe. It is a quiet and beautiful confirmation of the cosmic web model, a gentle and luminous thread stretching across a significant fraction of the observable cosmos. It is a great, silent river of light that flows through the deep, cosmic dark. It is a long and gentle chain of galaxies, stretching for over 1 billion light-years. The Sloan Great Wall is so vast that it challenged our theories of how the universe could have become so structured in such a relatively short amount of time. It is a quiet testament to the incredible efficiency of gravity when it is given a helping hand by the invisible scaffolding of dark matter. It is a serene and beautiful structure of almost impossible scale. It is a quiet cosmic necklace of unimaginable length. The formation of superclusters is a natural and peaceful consequence of gravity. These immense structures are not the result of cosmic explosions or violent collisions. They are the gentle and inevitable result of the quiet, persistent, and cumulative effects of gravity over billions of years. They are proof that the most profound and beautiful structures in the universe can be built not by force, but by a slow and patient process of gentle gathering. They are quiet monuments to the power of a soft and persistent whisper. They are not built, but simply emerge from the quiet accumulation of matter over eons. There is no architect and no grand plan for a supercluster. They are a beautiful example of cosmic self-organization. Tiny, random fluctuations in the early universe provided the initial seeds, and then the patient, unthinking force of gravity simply amplified these seeds over the entire age of the cosmos, allowing these immense and beautiful patterns to emerge naturally and peacefully. They are the quiet, intricate patterns that frost forms on a cold window pane, written on the scale of the universe. The name for the supercluster we are in before Laniakea was simply the Virgo Supercluster. For a long time, we defined our local supercluster by its most prominent feature, the dense Virgo cluster of galaxies. We thought of ourselves as being in a smaller, more contained structure. This was a comfortable and quiet picture of our place in the universe. It was a familiar, old map of our local cosmic shoreline. Laniakea is a much larger and more accurate definition of our cosmic home. The new definition based on the direction of galaxy flows, revealed that the Virgo Supercluster is just a small part of a much grander system. We were not in a small coastal bay, but were part of a vast continental landmass. This new perspective gave us a much deeper and more profound sense of our true place in the great, silent, cosmic order. The new map showed us that our home was a vast and immeasurable heaven. The discovery of Laniakea redefined our address in the universe. Our cosmic address is a beautiful and humbling thing to consider. We live on a planet, in a solar system, in a quiet, suburban arm of the Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way is part of the small and peaceful local group of galaxies, and the local group is just one tiny, quiet corner of the immense and serene Laniakea Supercluster. It is a quiet reminder of our beautiful and nested place in the great silent whole. Superclusters are the gentle peaks in the gravitational landscape of the cosmos. If you could see the universe in terms of its gravity, it would not be a flat plane. It would be a vast, rolling landscape of gentle hills and deep valleys. The superclusters and their filaments would be the great, quiet mountain ranges and ridges that define the geography of this cosmic landscape. They are the serene and silent highlands of the universe. The cosmic voids are the deep and quiet valleys in between. In this gravitational landscape, the vast, empty voids are the great, low-lying basins. They are the places where the cosmic rivers do not flow, the quiet, empty deserts on the cosmic map. The profound peace and emptiness of these regions is as important to the overall structure of the universe as the dense and luminous peaks of the superclusters. They are the great, silent places of rest in the cosmic geography. The light from a supercluster is the combined light of trillions of stars. The faint, diffuse glow of a distant supercluster is a light of incredible depth and history. It is the blended, gentle sum of the light from every star in every one of its tens of thousands of member galaxies. It is the combined warmth of trillions of stellar hearths, all shining together across a gulf of hundreds of millions of years. It is a single, soft light made from the quiet lives of a quadrillion suns, yet they are so distant that they appear as only the faintest smudges of light. The scale of the universe is a lesson in humility and perspective, a structure containing the light of trillions of stars, a structure larger than anything we can truly imagine, is reduced by the immense distances of the cosmos to a faint, barely perceptible smudge in our most powerful telescopes. It is a quiet reminder of the true, profound vastness of the space we inhabit. It is a great cosmic bonfire appearing as a single, faint ember from across the valley. The gas in the space between galaxies can be heated by the galaxy's combined light. The thin, quiet atmosphere of the supercluster is not completely cold and dark. It is gently warmed and ionized by the faint, ambient starlight from all the surrounding galaxies. This creates a vast, lukewarm and incredibly diffuse plasma, a quiet and serene medium that fills the immense spaces along the cosmic filaments. It is a vast and quiet atmosphere, warmed by the light of 100,000 distant cities. This creates a warm, peaceful, and incredibly thin atmosphere for the entire supercluster. This warm, hot, intergalactic medium is where a significant fraction of the normal matter in the universe resides. It is not locked up in stars or galaxies, but exists as this quiet, tenuous, and almost invisible gas. It is the soft, gentle, and unseen substance that connects all the luminous islands of the supercluster. It is the quiet, calm air that fills the vast and silent rooms of the cosmos. The future of our supercluster is to continue its gentle journey towards the great attractor. Our long, slow, and peaceful cosmic pilgrimage will continue. For billions of years to come, our galaxy, along with all our 100,000 neighbors, will continue to drift along the gentle gravitational currents of Laniakea. We are still in the early stages of this great and quiet journey. The great silent river we are on still has a long, long way to flow. This journey will take many billions more years to complete. The timescales of supercluster dynamics are immense, far longer than the current age of our solar system. The quiet, cosmic dance we are a part of is a slow and stately one. We are part of a process that is unfolding with a patience that is as vast as the structure itself. It is a quiet story that is still being written, and we are living in its early pages. We are living in an early and quiet chapter of this grand cosmic story. The universe is still relatively young. The great structures of the superclusters are still in the process of settling down. We are privileged to be living in a time when we can see these immense and serene structures in their majestic middle age, still gently gathering and flowing before the far future era, when dark energy will begin to pull them apart. We are here in the quiet, peaceful afternoon of the age of cosmic structure. The structure of a supercluster is constantly and slowly evolving. Although they appear static to us, superclusters are dynamic and living structures. Over billions of years, they change their shape, merge with their neighbors, and grow as new galaxies fall into them. It is a process of evolution that happens on a timescale so slow that it is completely imperceptible to us, a silent and gradual change that is always in motion. It is a great cosmic glacier, always flowing, but far too slowly for us to see. It is a dynamic object, but its changes are too slow for us to ever perceive. The serene and unchanging appearance of the distant superclusters is an illusion of our own brief lifespan. These vast continental structures are constantly being shaped by the gentle competing forces of gravity and dark energy. We see a single peaceful snapshot of a quiet cosmic dance that has been unfolding for billions of years and will continue for billions more. We are seeing a single, silent frame from a film that is an eternity long. The Columbus Supercluster is a neighboring structure in the southern sky. While we are part of the vast Laniakea, the universe around us is filled with other similar continents of light. The Columbus Supercluster is another of these immense gatherings, a distant and quiet neighbor on our cosmic map. It is another immeasurable heaven filled with its own families of galaxies, all following their own gentle gravitational flow. It is a quiet reminder that our home, as vast as it is just one of many in the silent cosmic archipelago. It is another peaceful country on the other side of a vast, dark ocean. The study of superclusters is a form of cosmic cartography. For the first time in history, astronomers are becoming map makers of the entire universe. By patiently plotting the positions and motions of millions of galaxies, they are charting the great silent continents and oceans of the cosmos. Each new discovery of a filament or a void adds another feature to this grand and beautiful map, a map that reveals the gentle, underlying geography of space-time itself. We are patiently drawing the borders of the largest, quietest nations in existence. Every supercluster is a quiet testament to the patient power of gravity. These structures are not built quickly or violently. They are the result of the softest and most persistent force in the universe, working tirelessly over the entire age of time. Gravity's gentle, cumulative whisper, spoken over 13 billion years, is what has coaxed the universe into forming these immense and beautiful patterns. They are a monument to the profound power of a quiet and unceasing influence. They are cathedrals built by a force that never rushes. The local group, our small collection of galaxies, is just a tiny suburb of Laniakea. Our own galactic family, which includes the Milky Way, Andromeda, and a few dozen smaller galaxies, is just one of thousands of similar groups that make up our supercluster. We are a small, quiet, and peaceful cluster of homes in a single, unremarkable neighborhood of a vast celestial continent. Our place in the grand scheme is one of profound and beautiful humility. We are a single quiet street in an immeasurably large and silent city. Andromeda is also a member of the Laniakea Supercluster. It is our sister galaxy, our fellow traveler on the same great cosmic river. While we are on a slow and gentle collision course with each other, on the largest scale, we are both part of the same grand collective flow towards the great attractor. We are two quiet ships sailing side by side on the same immense and silent sea. The quiet space within a supercluster is where the universe grows and evolves. These vast structures are not just static museum pieces. They are the dynamic and gentle environments where the life story of the cosmos unfolds. Within their filaments, new stars are born, planets form, and galaxies evolve and interact. They are the great, serene nurseries where the universe patiently practices the art of creation. They are the quiet, fertile fields where the seeds of new worlds are sown. The fate of a supercluster is to be a beautiful, temporary gathering. While they seem eternal to us on the longest cosmic timescales, superclusters are transient. The gentle, persistent push of dark energy is constantly working against the soft pull of their gravity. In the far, far future, this push will win, and the superclusters will gently dissolve, their member clusters drifting away from each other into an ever-expanding darkness. They are a beautiful cosmic sandcastle built by a gentle tide that will one day pull it back to sea. The supercluster represents a moment in cosmic time, not an eternal object. We are living in a special epoch of the universe's history, the age of structure. It is a time when gravity has had enough time to build these magnificent gatherings, but before dark energy has had enough time to pull them all apart. The existence of superclusters is a feature of our peaceful cosmic afternoon, a beautiful and temporary state of being. They are the quiet, golden light of a perfect midsummer day in the life of the universe. Its story is one of a slow gathering and an even slower fading. The life of a supercluster is a grand and gentle arc. It begins with the patient gathering of galaxies over billions of years, a slow construction of a beautiful and intricate web. It will end with the even more patient process of dispersal, a slow and quiet fading over trillions of years as the universe expands. It is a story of perfect, peaceful symmetry. It is a single, slow breath, a quiet inhalation followed by a long and peaceful exhalation. The existence of superclusters makes the universe feel both vast and interconnected. To contemplate a supercluster is to hold two profound feelings at once. One is a sense of the immense, almost terrifying scale of the cosmos. The other is a sense of deep and quiet connection, the feeling that everything from our small planet to the most distant galaxy is part of a single, beautiful and coherent structure. They show us that the universe is not a random scattering, but a single quiet tapestry. They are the quiet, cosmic threads that tie the galaxies together. The filaments of the cosmic web are the great, gentle conduits of the universe. They are the invisible gravitational pathways that connect the great galactic cities. They ensure that no galaxy is truly an island, but that all are part of a larger, interconnected whole. They are the soft, silent threads from which the grand cosmic story is woven. They are the quiet, unseen syntax of the language of the universe. The gravitational pull of a supercluster is a gentle, collective embrace. The force that defines a supercluster is not a harsh command, but a soft, democratic consensus. It is the combined, gentle gravitational whisper of 100,000 galaxies, all agreeing to drift in the same direction. To be within a supercluster is to be a part of this quiet cosmic agreement. It is a feeling of belonging on the most immense scale imaginable. Each galaxy is a part of something much, much larger than itself. The perspective of the supercluster is one of profound peace. It shows us that our own vast and beautiful Milky Way is just a single, small component in a structure of unimaginable scale and serenity. It is a quiet reminder that even the grandest things we know are themselves just humble parts of an even grander, quieter whole. It is a gentle lesson in cosmic humility. The supercluster is a quiet reminder that everything is in motion. Nothing in the universe is truly still. We are on a spinning planet orbiting a star which is orbiting the center of our galaxy, and our entire galaxy is participating in the slow, gentle, and collective flow of the Laniakea Supercluster. All of existence is a serene and multi-layered dance of constant, peaceful motion. It is a quiet confirmation that to exist is to be on a journey. Everything is on a long, slow, and peaceful journey to somewhere else. The entire Laniakea Supercluster is itself in motion, being gently pulled by the gravity of even larger and more distant structures like the Shapley Supercluster. The cosmic flow we are a part of is itself just one tributary in an even larger cosmic river. The journey is quiet, and it has no final destination. It is a gentle, nested series of pilgrimages, forever unfolding. A supercluster is the gentle, resting heartbeat of the universe on its grandest scale. If you could feel the rhythm of the cosmos, it would not be a fast and frantic pulse. It would be the slow, deep, and patient rhythm of the superclusters, the slow gathering of matter over billions of years, and the slow, steady flow along the cosmic web. It is a heartbeat where a single beat lasts for an entire eon. It is the slow, deep, and peaceful breath of a sleeping cosmic giant. The light traveling from a distant supercluster is older than the Earth itself. When we capture the faint light from a supercluster that is 5 billion light-years away, we are receiving photons that began their journey before our planet had even finished forming. This ancient light has been traveling through the quiet, expanding darkness for all that time, a silent messenger from a younger, different cosmos. It is a gentle cosmic memory, arriving at our doorstep after a journey of 5 billion years. The cosmic web has no center and no edge. It is an infinite repeating pattern. On its grandest scales, the universe appears to be the same in every direction. This means the beautiful sponge-like pattern of the cosmic web is not a finite structure with a middle. It is a gentle, endless, and serene pattern that likely continues on forever, far beyond the limits of what we can see. It is a quiet and beautiful wallpaper that papers the infinite room of the cosmos. The Hydra Centaurus supercluster is our closest neighboring supercluster. This is the great cosmic continent that lies on the other side of the void from our own Laniakea. It is another vast and beautiful collection of galaxies, and its immense mass is the primary source of the gravitational pull that we call the Great Attractor. It is our quiet, massive, and influential next-door neighbor. It is the great, silent landmass on the other side of the quiet cosmic sea. Laniakea and Hydra Centaurus are two vast continents on the cosmic map. The local universe is dominated by these two immense and peaceful structures. Together they form a larger, interconnected filament in the cosmic web. Our understanding of this local geography is a new and profound way of seeing our place in the universe, not as an isolated galaxy, but as a citizen of a vast and interconnected cosmic neighborhood. They are the two gentle giants that define our local corner of the heavens, the intergalactic. Gas in a supercluster is enriched with elements from ancient supernovae The thin, quiet atmosphere that fills a supercluster is not just primordial hydrogen. It is seeded with the carbon, oxygen, and iron forged in the hearts of billions of stars and cast out into space by their final, explosive acts. The vast empty spaces are filled with the faint, gentle ghosts of countless long-dead suns. The very air of the cosmos is filled with the quiet memory of starlight. These vast spaces are filled with the faint ghosts of long-dead stars. Every time a star ends its life, it contributes its unique chemical signature to this vast cosmic reservoir. Over billions of years, this has created a thin, gentle, and complex chemical soup that fills the filaments of the cosmic web. The quiet dark spaces between galaxies are, in fact, the universe's most patient and complete library of stellar history. It is a quiet, gentle mist made from the ashes of 1 trillion stellar fires. It takes light longer to cross a supercluster than the time dinosaurs walked the Earth. The age of the dinosaurs, which lasted for about 180 million years, is a vast and almost unimaginable stretch of time to us. Yet, for a beam of light to travel from one side of our own Laniakea Supercluster to the other would take 3 times longer. The sheer scale of these quiet, gentle structures dwarfs not just human history, but the deep, geological history of our own planet. They are structures whose size is measured not in miles, but in ages. A galaxy wall is a flat arrangement of superclusters. Sometimes the filaments of the cosmic web can be arranged into a vast, 2-dimensional sheet. These structures, known as Great Walls, are immense, flattened curtains of galaxies, superclusters, and voids. They are the largest and most serene 2-dimensional patterns in the entire universe. They are like the quiet, gentle membranes of a single cosmic cell. These are the largest 2-dimensional structures in the universe. While superclusters are vast, a great wall is a structure on an even grander scale of quiet beauty. It is a place where thousands of galaxies and dozens of superclusters have been arranged by gravity and cosmic expansion into a single, connected, and relatively flat plane. It is a single, gentle brushstroke of light on the vast, dark canvas of the cosmos. The CFA2 Great Wall was one of the first of these immense structures to be discovered. In the late 1980s, astronomers mapping the nearby universe were shocked to find this immense and unexpected pattern. It was a vast sheet of galaxies stretching for over 500 million light-years, a structure far too large to be explained by the simple, random scattering of galaxies. It was the first quiet, gentle clue that the universe had a beautiful, underlying architecture. It was the first time we saw the quiet, hidden pattern in the cosmic static. It is a gentle curtain of galaxies hanging in the cosmic dark. Imagine a vast, dark room, and hanging in the middle is a single, immense, and semi-transparent curtain, woven from threads of faint and distant light. This is what a great wall of galaxies is like. It is a structure of profound lightness and scale, a beautiful and serene tapestry that divides the great cosmic voids. It is a quiet, celestial veil of immense and gentle proportions. If you could see the entire cosmic web, it would resemble the neurons in a brain. This is one of the most beautiful and profound analogies in all of science. The pattern of the cosmic web, with its dense nodes, superclusters, and its long interconnected filaments, is visually and mathematically similar to the structure of neurons and synapses in a brain. It is a quiet, gentle hint that the universe, on its largest and smallest scales, loves to build in beautiful web-like patterns. It is a silent, cosmic mind of unimaginable size. It is a beautiful, organic pattern on an unimaginable scale. The structure of the cosmic web does not feel like a machine. It feels like something that has grown slowly, peacefully, and organically. Its soft, filamentary shapes and its gentle, interconnected nodes give the universe a feeling of being a single, living, and breathing entity. It is a quiet pattern that feels more like a forest than a city. It is the universe revealing its own quiet, biological soul. The supercluster is a place where galaxies are close enough to interact, but still have immense personal space. The density within a supercluster is a perfect, gentle balance. Galaxies are close enough that their mutual gravity can influence each other over billions of years, leading to beautiful spiral arms and slow, graceful mergers. But they are also far enough apart that there is an immense and peaceful quiet between them, a serene buffer of millions of light years. It is the perfect, quiet balance between cosmic community and serene solitude. The force of dark energy is a gentle, persistent push that works against the pull of superclusters. There is a quiet, cosmic competition happening on the largest scales. Gravity, the force of attraction, is patiently trying to pull the superclusters together. At the same time, dark energy, a property of space itself, is gently and persistently pushing everything apart. This cosmic tug-of-war is a silent and slow-motion battle that will determine the ultimate fate of the universe. It is the quietest and most patient war in all of history. The universe is becoming less clumpy over time as dark energy wins. In the far future, the gentle, outward push of dark energy will overcome the soft, inward pull of gravity on the largest scales. This means the cosmic web will be slowly and peacefully stretched apart. The superclusters will dissolve, and the galaxy clusters that form them will drift away from each other, each becoming a lonely island in a vast, dark, and ever-expanding ocean. The quiet age of cosmic gathering is slowly giving way to a long, peaceful age of solitude. The age of building superclusters is slowly coming to a gentle close. For the first 9 billion years of its history, the universe was a place where gravity was winning, and structures like superclusters could grow and assemble. But now, dark energy has become the dominant force on large scales. The great construction projects of the cosmos are largely complete. We are living in the quiet twilight of the era of cosmic building. The great, silent scaffolding of the universe is now being slowly and peacefully dismantled. The color of galaxies can change depending on where they are in a supercluster. The environment of a galaxy can gently influence its evolution. Galaxies in the dense, crowded centers of galaxy clusters have often finished their period of star formation. Their stars are older and redder, and the galaxies themselves are often large and elliptical. It is a quiet, cosmic sociology where a galaxy's neighbors can influence its life. The bustling city centers are home to the older, more settled residents. Galaxies in the quiet outskirts are often bluer and still forming new stars. In the less dense, more peaceful suburban and rural regions of a supercluster, galaxies are more isolated. They still have plenty of cold gas, and they are actively and peacefully forming new generations of hot, young, blue stars. These galaxies are often beautiful, serene spirals, like our own Milky Way. The quiet countryside of the cosmos is where the younger, more active families live. The supercluster is a quiet city with bustling centers and peaceful suburbs. This analogy beautifully captures the different environments within a single supercluster. At the heart are the dense, massive clusters, the downtown areas where the oldest galaxies reside. Further out are the quieter filaments and groups, the calm and peaceful suburbs where galaxies like ours live, and in between are the great, empty voids, the vast and silent rural parks. It is a gentle, cosmic geography of incredible diversity and peace. The space between superclusters is expanding faster than the space within them. This is a subtle and beautiful consequence of the cosmic tug-of-war. Within a supercluster, gravity is still strong enough to slow down the expansion of space. But in the great voids between them, there is very little matter, so dark energy reigns supreme, and the space there is expanding at a much faster rate. The great cosmic rivers flow in their beds, while the land between them is quietly stretching apart. The cosmic web is being gently stretched out over time. Imagine a beautiful spider's web covered in morning dew. Now, imagine gently and slowly stretching the branches the web is attached to. The threads of the web would stretch and thin, and the dewdrops would move farther apart. This is what is happening to the cosmic web. The entire beautiful, quiet pattern is being slowly and peacefully elongated by the expansion of the universe. It is a beautiful, serene tapestry that is being slowly and gently unfurled. The gravity within a supercluster is a gentle bond that connects thousands of galaxies. To be a part of a supercluster is to be a member of a vast and quiet family, connected by an invisible and unbreakable bond. This gravitational connection, though incredibly faint, is persistent. It has guided the evolution and motion of our galaxy for its entire existence. It is a soft, silent, and eternal tether. It is the gentle, invisible thread of family woven on a cosmic scale. This bond creates a shared destiny for all its members. Because we are all part of the same gravitational watershed, all the galaxies in Laniakea are on the same long and quiet journey. We are all flowing towards the same distant, peaceful valley. This shared fate, this common pilgrimage, is the ultimate definition of what it means to be part of our great and serene cosmic home. We are all quietly reading from the same page of the same grand, cosmic story. A galaxy's path through its supercluster is a long, slow, and graceful arc. A galaxy does not travel in a straight line. Its path is a beautiful, curved trajectory shaped by the gentle, collective gravity of all its neighbors. This path will take billions of years to traverse, a slow and stately dance through the quiet, dark spaces of the intergalactic medium. It is a journey of profound and peaceful grace. It is a single, quiet brushstroke in a painting that will take an eon to complete. The supercluster represents the largest scale of cosmic community. It is the highest level of belonging in the universe. Below it are clusters, groups, galaxies, and star systems. Above it, there is only the vast, undifferentiated cosmos as a whole. The supercluster is the final, grandest, and most serene form of community that gravity is able to build. It is the quiet, final circle in the great, nested family of the universe. It is the family to which our own Milky Way belongs. It is a profound and peaceful thought to consider that our galaxy is not alone. It has a family, a vast and quiet one, of 100,000 other galaxies. We are part of a shared history, a shared environment, and a shared destiny. Our home has a home, and its name is a gentle whisper of immeasurable heaven. The light from a supercluster is the sum of trillions of quiet stellar lives. The soft, diffuse glow of a distant supercluster is one of the most profound sights in the cosmos. It is the blended light from countless stars, each living out its long and peaceful life, each contributing its own small, gentle photon to the collective glow. It is the quiet, serene sum of an unimaginable number of individual stories. It is a gentle, cosmic choir, where every singer is a sun. The fingers of God is an illusion, where clusters appear to point at Earth due to galaxies' random motions. When we map galaxy clusters, they sometimes look stretched out and pointing towards us. This is not a real physical structure, but a gentle illusion. The galaxies in the cluster have their own small, random motions. Some are moving towards us and some are moving away. This small motion slightly changes the color of their light, which we use to estimate distance, creating a false sense of elongation. It is a quiet reminder that the universe is a place of deep and serene three-dimensional space. The existence of superclusters shows that the universe is not uniform, but has a beautiful, gentle texture. On the very largest scales, the universe is smooth and the same in all directions. But on the scale of superclusters, it has a rich, complex, and beautiful structure. It is not a bland and featureless cosmos, but one with quiet continents, silent oceans, and gentle, luminous rivers. It is a place of profound and peaceful texture. It is a quiet, cosmic fabric with a beautiful and intricate weave. The largest superclusters are sometimes called cosmic leviathans. This name is a testament to their immense and almost mythical scale. They are the great, gentle, and silent beasts of the cosmic deep, moving with a slowness and grace that is appropriate for their size. They are the largest and most serene living structures in the entire universe. The local void is a vast, empty region our galaxy is just beginning to leave. Our local group of galaxies is located on the edge of a vast, quiet, and underdense region of space. For billions of years, we have been peacefully journeying through this cosmic desert. Our current motion is part of a grand exodus from this quiet place, as we are now being gently pulled into the denser, more populated filaments of the Virgo cluster. Our journey is a quiet one, from a peaceful countryside into a serene and welcoming city. The air we breathe contains atoms that have traveled from other galaxies within our supercluster. The thin intergalactic gas that fills the supercluster is not static. It is constantly being stirred and mixed over billions of years. This means that it is possible, even likely, that some of the heavy atoms that were incorporated into our solar system came not just from stars in our own galaxy, but from supernovae in our neighboring galaxies carried across the quiet, empty spaces by galactic winds. We are connected to our cosmic neighbors by a shared and gentle breath. A supercluster is so vast, it does not have a single gravitational center. Unlike a solar system or a galaxy which has a clear, dominant central mass, a supercluster is a much more complex and gentle structure. Its gravity is a vast, lumpy, and distributed field with multiple centers of density in its various clusters. It is not a monarchy ruled by a single king, but a quiet and peaceful federation of many smaller states. Its landscape is not a single deep valley, but a vast and gentle plain of rolling hills. If you could see the entire cosmic web, it would resemble the neurons in a brain. This is one of the most striking and beautiful analogies in science. Computer simulations mapping the universe's large-scale structure reveal a pattern of dense nodes, the superclusters, connected by long, thin pathways, the filaments. This intricate network is remarkably similar in its form to the biological structure of neurons in a brain, with their cell bodies and branching axons. It is a quiet, gentle hint that the universe, on both its grandest and its most intimate scales, favors the same beautiful, web-like patterns for creating complexity. It is as if the cosmos is thinking in a slow, silent language of gravity and light. It is a beautiful, organic pattern on an unimaginable scale. The structure of the cosmic web does not feel mechanical or rigid. It feels as though it has grown slowly and naturally over eons. Its soft, filamentary shapes, its gentle, interconnected nodes, and its vast, empty voids give the universe the feeling of being a single, living entity. It is a quiet pattern that feels less like a crystal and more like the delicate, branching structure of a coral reef or the root system of a vast, ancient tree. It is the universe revealing its own quiet, biological soul. The supercluster is a place where galaxies are close enough to interact, but still have immense personal space. The density within a supercluster is a perfect, gentle balance. Galaxies are close enough that their mutual gravity can influence each other over billions of years, leading to beautiful spiral arms and slow, graceful mergers. But they are also separated by such vast oceans of quiet space, millions of light years, that there is an immense and peaceful solitude between them. It is the perfect, quiet balance between cosmic community and serene isolation. The force of dark energy is a gentle, persistent push that works against the pull of superclusters. There is a quiet, cosmic competition happening on the largest scales. Gravity, the force of attraction, is patiently trying to pull the superclusters together into ever denser structures. At the same time, dark energy, a property of space itself, is gently and persistently pushing everything apart. This cosmic tug-of-war is a silent, slow-motion battle that will determine the ultimate fate of the universe. It is the quietest and most patient war in all of history. The universe is becoming less clumpy over time as dark energy wins. In the far distant future, the gentle outward push of dark energy will overcome the soft inward pull of gravity on the largest scales. This means the cosmic web will be slowly and peacefully stretched apart. The superclusters will dissolve, and the galaxy clusters that form them will drift away from each other, each becoming a lonely island universe in a vast, dark, and ever-expanding ocean. The quiet age of cosmic gathering is slowly giving way to a long, peaceful age of solitude. The age of building superclusters is slowly coming to a gentle close. For the first 9 billion years of its history, the universe was a place where gravity was the dominant force, and structures like superclusters could grow and assemble. But now, dark energy has taken over on the largest scales. The great construction projects of the cosmos are largely complete. We are living in the quiet twilight of the era of cosmic building. The great, silent scaffolding of the universe is now being slowly and peacefully dismantled. The color of galaxies can change depending on where they are in a supercluster. The environment of a galaxy can gently influence its life story. Galaxies found in the dense, crowded centers of galaxy clusters have often finished their period of star formation. Their stars are older and redder, and the galaxies themselves are often large and elliptical. It is a quiet, cosmic sociology where a galaxy's neighbors can influence its serene evolution. The bustling city centers are home to the older, more settled residents of the cosmos. Galaxies in the quiet outskirts are often bluer and still forming new stars. In the less dense, more peaceful suburban and rural regions of a supercluster, galaxies are more isolated. They still have plenty of cold gas, and they are actively and peacefully forming new generations of hot, young blue stars. These galaxies are often beautiful, serene spirals like our own Milky Way, living a quiet life in the cosmic countryside. The quiet countryside of the cosmos is where the younger, more active families live. The supercluster is a quiet city with bustling centers and peaceful suburbs. This analogy beautifully captures the different environments within a single supercluster. At the heart are the dense, massive clusters, the downtown areas where the oldest galaxies reside. Further out are the quieter filaments and groups, the calm and peaceful suburbs where galaxies like ours live. And in between are the great empty voids, the vast and silent rural parks. It is a gentle, cosmic geography of incredible diversity and peace. The space between superclusters is expanding faster than the space within them. This is a subtle and beautiful consequence of the cosmic tug-of-war. Within a supercluster, gravity is still strong enough to slow down the expansion of space, keeping the structure loosely bound. But in the great voids between them, there is very little matter, so dark energy reigns supreme, and the space there is expanding at a much faster rate. The great cosmic rivers flow in their beds, while the land between them is quietly stretching apart. The cosmic web is being gently stretched out over time. Imagine a beautiful spider's web covered in morning dew. Now imagine gently and slowly stretching the branches the web is attached to. The threads of the web would stretch and thin, and the dewdrops would move farther apart. This is what is happening to the cosmic web. The entire beautiful, quiet pattern is being slowly and peacefully elongated by the expansion of the universe. It is a beautiful, serene tapestry that is being slowly and gently unfurled. The gravity within a supercluster is a gentle bond that connects thousands of galaxies. To be a part of a supercluster is to be a member of a vast and quiet family connected by an invisible and unbreakable bond. This gravitational connection, though incredibly faint, is persistent. It has guided the evolution and motion of our galaxy for its entire existence. It is a soft, silent, and eternal tether. It is the gentle, invisible thread of family woven on a cosmic scale. This bond creates a shared destiny for all its members. Because we are all part of the same gravitational watershed, all the galaxies in Laniakea are on the same long and quiet journey. We are all flowing towards the same distant, peaceful valley. This shared fate, this common pilgrimage, is the ultimate definition of what it means to be part of our great and serene cosmic home. We are all quietly reading from the same page of the same grand cosmic story. A galaxy's path through its supercluster is a long, slow, and graceful arc. A galaxy does not travel in a straight line. Its path is a beautiful curved trajectory shaped by the gentle collective gravity of all its neighbors. This path will take billions of years to traverse, a slow and stately dance through the quiet, dark spaces of the intergalactic medium. It is a journey of profound and peaceful grace. It is a single, quiet brushstroke in a painting that will take an eon to complete. The supercluster represents the largest scale of cosmic community. It is the highest level of belonging in the universe. Below it are clusters, groups, galaxies, and star systems. Above it, there is only the vast, undifferentiated cosmos as a whole. The supercluster is the final grandest and most serene form of community that gravity is able to build. It is the quiet, final circle in the great, nested family of the universe. The Boss Great Wall is a colossal structure containing nearly 1,000 large galaxies. Discovered by mapping the universe on the largest scales, this is a vast association of superclusters forming one of the most massive single structures ever found. It is a serene and immense gathering, almost 1 billion light-years in its longest dimension, a quiet and gentle wall of light in the distant cosmos. It is a silent, sprawling continent in the ancient geography of space-time. The cosmic microwave background has a cold spot that might be a supervoid. The faint afterglow of the Big Bang is incredibly uniform, but it has a few gentle anomalies. One of the largest is an unusually cold patch of the sky. One leading explanation is that this is the signature of an immense supervoid, a region of space hundreds of millions of light-years across that is even emptier than usual. It is a place of profound and peaceful emptiness. It is a gentle, cool depression in the warm, quiet sea of the early universe. The movement of our supercluster is a quiet pilgrimage across the cosmos. Our shared flow towards the great attractor is not the end of the story. The entire Laniakea Supercluster, as a single entity, is also in motion. It is being gently pulled by even larger and more distant structures like the Shapley Supercluster. It is a serene and nested journey, a flow within a flow. It is a quiet river flowing into an even larger and more silent sea. Every galaxy in Laniakea is a fellow traveler on this immense journey. It is a peaceful thought to consider that every galaxy we can see in our local corner of the sky is on the exact same grand voyage. The Andromeda Galaxy, the Triangulum Galaxy, And all the thousands of galaxies in the Virgo cluster are our quiet companion, all drifting together through the immense darkness, sharing the same gentle, cosmic current. We are a fleet of 100,000 ships, all sailing in a silent, grand formation. The study of superclusters is like studying the ancient geography of the universe. By mapping these vast structures, we are learning about the history of how the cosmos has been gently sculpted by gravity. We can see the ancient riverbeds where galaxies have flowed for billions of years, and the great, empty plains where little has ever happened. It is the science of discovering the quiet, underlying landscape of reality itself. It is the gentle and patient work of charting the shores of the cosmic ocean. The light from distant superclusters is redshifted, stretched by the expansion of space. As light travels across the cosmos, the very fabric of space it is traveling through expands. This gentle stretching causes the wavelength of the light to get longer, shifting it towards the red end of the spectrum. The farther away a supercluster is, the more the universe has expanded during the light's journey, and the redder its light appears. The color of its light tells the quiet story of its long and peaceful journey to us. The boundaries of superclusters are places of gravitational balance. The invisible line that separates one supercluster from another is a place of perfect, gentle equilibrium. It is a cosmic continental divide. A galaxy placed on one side of this line would slowly and peacefully drift towards one great attractor, while a galaxy on the other side would drift towards another. It is a quiet ridge in the gravitational landscape of the cosmos. It is a place of profound and perfect gravitational indecision. To be inside a supercluster is to be part of a vast, silent, and interconnected family. It is a profound change in perspective to realize we are not an isolated galaxy, but a member of a vast and quiet cosmic clan. This sense of connection, of being part of a structure so immense and serene, gives us a new and peaceful understanding of our place in the universe. It is the quiet, comforting feeling of belonging to a family of 100,000 siblings. The structure of a supercluster is fragile and can be easily disrupted. Unlike a dense galaxy cluster, a supercluster is very loosely bound by gravity. The gentle push of dark energy is enough to slowly overwhelm its structure over trillions of years. They are not powerful, rigid objects, but soft, delicate, and temporary arrangements of light. They are like a beautiful, intricate cloud, held together by the faintest of celestial breezes. The quiet spaces within the supercluster are where the future of the universe will unfold. While the dense centers of clusters are often old and settled, the quiet, gas-rich filaments and outskirts of a supercluster are the places of potential. It is here that new stars will be born and new galaxies will continue to evolve for billions of years to come. The future is written not in the bright centers, but in the peaceful, sprawling suburbs. The story of the cosmos continues in its quiet and gentle margins. A supercluster is a gentle reminder of the beauty of large, quiet thing. In a world that is often fast and loud, the supercluster is an icon of serene and silent majesty. It is a structure of almost infinite scale and complexity, yet it exists in a state of profound and unending peace. It is a testament to the idea that the grandest things in the universe are often the most quiet. It is a soft and gentle whisper, spoken on the scale of 1 billion light years. The universe builds these immense, serene structures without any noise or rush. There is no sound, no violence, and no hurry in the formation of a supercluster. It is a process of pure, patient, and gentle accumulation. It is the universe at its most peaceful, quietly and methodically weaving the simple threads of gravity into a tapestry of unimaginable size and beauty. It is the universe engaged in a slow, silent, a meditative act of creation. Every star you see in the night sky is on the same supercluster journey as you are. When you look up at the familiar constellations, you are seeing your closest stellar neighbors. Every one of those stars, from Sirius to Polaris, is a fellow passenger within our Milky Way galaxy. And so every one of them is on the exact same grand, quiet voyage as we are, all flowing together through the vast and gentle currents of Laniakea. They are the quiet, familiar lights of the other houses on our silent, cosmic street. The Laniakea Supercluster is your quiet, cosmic home. It is a profound and comforting thought. You have a place in the universe. Your home is not just a planet or a star system, but this vast, beautiful, and serene structure of 100,000 galaxies, all held together in a gentle, gravitational embrace. It is the largest and most peaceful home you could ever imagine, and its name will forever be a gentle whisper of immeasurable. Heaven, the Hercules Wall, is a colossal structure, even larger than the Sloan Great Wall. This gentle curtain of galaxies and superclusters is a staggering 10 billion light-years across. It is so large that its existence challenges our understanding of how the universe could have formed such a coherent pattern so quickly. It represents the very largest scale of quiet order we have ever observed in the cosmos. It is a silent, gentle brushstroke that covers 1/10 of the entire observable universe. The most massive galaxy clusters act as gravitational anchors for the supercluster. Within the flowing river of a supercluster, the densest clusters, like the Virgo cluster in our own Laniakea, are like deep, quiet pools. Their immense gravity shapes the local flow, drawing in smaller groups and individual galaxies. They are the calm, heavy centers that give the entire structure its gentle, underlying shape. They are the quiet, gravitational heartwood of the cosmic tree. Superclusters are too large to have reached a state of rest. An object is in equilibrium when it has had time to settle down. A supercluster is so immense that there hasn't been enough time since the Big Bang for it to fully collapse and relax. We are seeing these structures in their dynamic, youthful phase, still in the slow, quiet process of formation. They are gentle giants, still in the process of a slow and peaceful awakening. The space between galaxies in a supercluster is filled with a faint X-ray glow. The thin, warm, hot gas that pervades the supercluster is so hot that it emits a very faint, diffuse light in the X-ray part of the spectrum. This gentle, invisible glow is the soft, thermal breath of the supercluster itself, a quiet sign of the immense amount of normal matter that resides in the seemingly empty spaces. It is the faint, warm aura of 100,000 galaxies, all shining together. The South Pole Wall is a newly discovered structure curving around our galactic South Pole. This immense and gentle arc of galaxies was hidden from our view by the brightness of the Milky Way. Its recent discovery shows that our maps of the local universe are still beautifully incomplete. There are still great quiet continents and serene cosmic rivers waiting to be found, right in our own cosmic backyard. Superclusters are the natural result of a lumpy, early universe. If the universe after the Big Bang had been perfectly smooth, none of these structures would exist. It was the presence of tiny, random quantum fluctuations, regions that were infinitesimally denser than others, that provided the gentle seeds for everything we see. Gravity then patiently nurtured these seeds for billions of years, allowing them to grow into the vast, quiet gardens of the superclusters. The greatest forests in the cosmos grew from the smallest and most quiet of seeds. Our supercluster is moving at about 1,000th the speed of light. While our speed of 600 kilometers per second sounds immense, it is a gentle and leisurely pace on a cosmic scale. This motion is a calm and steady drift, not a violent rush. It is a testament to the immense and patient timescales upon which the story of the universe unfolds. We are on a long and peaceful cruise, not a frantic race. The arrangement of superclusters is the quiet memory of the universe's birth. The specific pattern of the cosmic web, its shapes and sizes, is a direct fossil of the conditions present in the first moments of time. By studying these serene and silent structures, we are engaging in a form of cosmic archaeology, gently uncovering the most ancient and fundamental secrets of our universe's origin. They are the faint, gentle fingerprints left behind by the hand of creation. A galaxy passing through the center of a dense cluster can be gently stripped of its gas. As a beautiful blue spiral galaxy falls into the hot, dense core of a galaxy cluster, the pressure of the surrounding intergalactic medium can act like a gentle wind, stripping away its cold gas. This quiet process, called RAM pressure stripping, can shut down star formation and transform the galaxy into a red and settled elliptical one. It is a gentle, cosmic sea breeze that can change the course of a galaxy's life. The universe is a quiet place of nested, gentle motions. Our planet spins and orbits our sun. Our sun orbits our galaxy's quiet center. Our galaxy drifts peacefully within our local group, and our local group follows the gentle, immense, and silent current of the Laniakea Supercluster. It is a beautiful, multi-layered cosmic dance of profound and unending peace. It is a quiet lullaby of motion within motion, forever and ever. The light from all the stars in a supercluster would be less than the light of our own moon. If you were in a spaceship in a deep cosmic void, the nearest supercluster, with its trillions of stars, would appear as a faint, milky patch of light, far dimmer than the full moon in our own sky. It is a quiet and humbling reminder of the profound emptiness of space and the immense distances that separate these great continents of light. It is the softest and most gentle glow from the most distant and quiet of shores. The concept of a supercluster gives us a sense of ultimate belonging. To know that we are part of such a vast, interconnected, and serene structure is a deeply peaceful thought. It tells us that our existence is not a random accident in a meaningless void, but that we are a small, quiet part of a grand and beautiful cosmic order. It is the quiet, comforting knowledge that we have a home, and it is as vast as heaven. The supercluster is a quiet balance between the past and the future. Its structure is a memory of the initial conditions of the Big Bang, a gentle fossil of the distant past. At the same time, its slow, ongoing evolution and its eventual gentle dispersal by dark energy is a quiet prophecy of the far distant future. It is a serene object that exists as a bridge between the beginning and the end of time. It is the quiet, peaceful present, holding the memory of yesterday and the promise of tomorrow. The quietest places in the universe are essential for its structure. The great empty voids are not just gaps. They are a fundamental part of the cosmic web. Their emptiness helps to shape the filaments and walls, their gentle outward pressure from dark energy sculpting the superclusters into their beautiful, web-like patterns. The profound and peaceful silence is just as important as the luminous and gentle light or the quiet pauses are what give the cosmic music its beautiful rhythm. The final state of our supercluster will be one of peaceful isolation. In the far, far future, after dark energy has pushed all the other superclusters beyond our cosmic horizon, our own local group of galaxies, having merged into one, will appear to be the only thing left in the universe. Our final destiny is to become a single, quiet island in a silent, empty, and peaceful cosmic sea. It is a long, slow journey that ends in a state of ultimate and serene solitude. The supercluster is a gentle reminder that some things are too vast to ever fully see. We can map our supercluster, but we can never see it all at once in a single view. It is too large, too diffuse, and we are too deeply embedded within it. Its existence is a quiet and humble lesson that there will always be beautiful and serene realities that are larger than our own perspective. It is a peaceful invitation to be comfortable with the gentle mystery of the unknown. The cosmic web is the most efficient network possible. The specific filamentary structure of superclusters and voids is not arbitrary. Mathematical studies have shown that it is the most efficient possible way to connect a series of nodes with the shortest possible paths. It is a quiet and beautiful example of the universe finding the most elegant and economical solution to a problem. It is a structure of profound and peaceful mathematical perfection. The atoms in your left hand may have come from a different galaxy than the atoms in your right. The slow, gentle mixing of matter over billions of years within our supercluster means that the raw materials that formed our solar system were likely a blend from many different stellar and galactic sources. The quiet cosmic history written in your own body is a rich and diverse tapestry, woven from the threads of countless distant, starry homes. You are a quiet and beautiful ambassador for the entire supercluster. The supercluster is a quiet thought, written in a language of gravity. The entire beautiful and complex structure can be understood as a physical manifestation of the simple and elegant laws of physics. It is a serene and silent demonstration of what happens when you let the gentle, persistent rule of gravity work on a vast cloud of matter for 13 billion years. It is the quiet, final answer to a beautiful cosmic equation. The greatest structures in the universe are also the most peaceful. There is a profound relationship between scale and serenity in the cosmos. The smaller the scale, the more violent the events. But on the vast continental scale of superclusters, all is quiet, slow, and gentle. It is as if the universe, in its grandest expressions, chooses to whisper rather than shout. It is a quiet reminder that true majesty is found in stillness. The Laniakea Supercluster is your quiet, cosmic home. Let this be a final comforting thought. You are not lost in the cosmos. You have a place. You are a resident of a structure so vast its name means immeasurable heaven, a place of 100,000 galaxies all moving together in a slow, silent, and peaceful dance. You are a part of this serene and beautiful cosmic family. You are quietly and peacefully home. And so our long and quiet drift across the immeasurable heavens comes to its final, peaceful close. We have wandered through the gentle cosmic web and felt the slow, patient rhythm of the universe on its grandest scale. We have seen how the cosmos is not a random scattering of light, but a single, interconnected structure of profound and quiet beauty. The echoes of these vast and serene ideas can now begin to soften and fade, leaving only a deep and profound sense of peace in their place. It is time to let it all go. We have found our place on a vast celestial continent, a home built from 100,000 galaxies all flowing together in a silent, cosmic river. We have felt the quiet peace of the great voids and the gentle gravitational embrace of the filaments that connect everything. We have understood that the grandest things in the universe are also the most quiet and the most patient. Let the feeling of this immense and gentle structure be a deep comfort to you. The ground beneath you, the air you breathe, and you yourself are all part of this same grand journey. You are a citizen of Laniakea, a tiny, precious part of an immeasurable heaven. You belong to this quiet, cosmic family. And now, as you drift down into the soft and welcoming depths of sleep, let these vast thoughts dissolve. Allow your own mind to become as quiet and peaceful as the great voids between the stars. There is nothing left to do but rest, to let go and to join the serene, sleeping state of the cosmos. May your dreams be as vast and peaceful as the night sky.
Good night.